The theatre project in its essence is about drawing stories out of your host, reflecting their lives, and that is a very privileged position to be in.
We need to do more of that. We need to take theatre more, we need to, and art generally. You have to take it out to places where it's lost and people don't have that insight to it.
The pedagogy of the oppressed, for example, which is a Brazilian model, and shares many similarities in spirit with what home theatre is about, and came out of the same kind of favelas and the same sort of poverty and the same sort of cultural aristocracies and people feeling excluded from culture and so forth.
Home theatre is really important because it's taking theatre into new places and experimenting with new styles. So it's pushing theatre practice forward, but it's also encouraging wider engagement.
I think it was genius, to be honest. I think just the concept of giving people power to in terms of where theatre is, how it's created, and because I know it started off in Brazil, and then it was brought to London in terms of how do we give our community power in terms of programming and stuff, and I thought that was genius.
It's all based on a communication model, it's a dialogue model. It's not a banking concept of culture or education.
Something that was really magical and special about a performance being made right in front of their eyes in their cellar, opening up spaces and ideas and art in a way that maybe they haven't seen it before.
As always, where there's a really interesting dialogue, it's a very, very exciting and humanizing process.
Without so much production value, seeing something just created in front of you, I think, in such close proximity. I mean, there was like 30 of us crammed into a little cellar. So I think something about sharing that so intensely and in a small space is really special that you don't think you get all the time in theatre.
I could be anything I wanna be. I exhibit my pictures in a gallery.